this is the before. Well, the after I started pulling out everything from our homeschool slash office slash playroom slash guest room. And if you're new here, my name is Sherrie Yvette. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and give this room a bit of a refresh. Now, I know everyone has a Pinterest board. I'll link mine in the description box. I wanted to do like this little arch in my room. I had attempted a focal wall for quotes and post-its, and it didn't look cute. So I wanted something cute. Now, this looks easier than it actually is. I'm not even going to explain to you how to do it because I don't know. I just winged it, but I'll link the videos that were most helpful. So I have Pinterest boards that are inspiration for ideas of what I want to achieve in the space. Not exactly. Each picture reminds me of something that I like to do in our space to either keep it organized or have it to be a comfy, cozy space for me to work in as a stay-at-home mom who serves in her calling, and also for my kids to actually play in, and I can keep eyes on them while I'm trying to get tasks done. But mommy already did it, but you good at it.
Scotch tape.
You're doing good, bud.
You also need painter's
Thank
tape,
you.
a piece of chalk, or a shortened pencil.
Thank you. Well, what do you think of what I got going on here? Do you think I messed it up?
Yes. Because you're looking like that.
Oh my.
That's not a semicircle. Try again.
Okay. Maybe it'll look pretty when I'm done?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you need some help.
Okay, this is the beginning. I got some whoopsies already, but it's okay. I actually started doing the curve, and then I noticed that I didn't really sand a piece of where I patched a little pinhole, so I gotta wait till that dries. And as you can see, lots of lines over there. So I'm just rolling with it. The paint color, I actually have been looking for something within these tones, and I've been not wanting to pay full price. This isn't a project that I wanted to spend a lot on. I found this one at Lowe's for $7, this color. If you go in Lowe's or Home Depot and you look on the shelves in front, like by the paint counter, they'll have shelves of what they call like oops or whoopsie paint or something of that nature. And I'm just using paint brushes and rollers and painter's tape that I have already had in my shed. So we shall see what this looks like when I'm done. I do actually have a 15-year-old who was homeschooled to do gymnastics, and I homeschooled her in this room. But on this day, I had to pause my project to drive all the way up to Rutgers in New Brunswick to take her to a gymnastics training camp. In the meantime, I had to keep the little ones busy and keep them occupied and take care of all of my responsibilities as a mom. So this project took me more than one day to complete. So I want to encourage you that if you're trying to achieve something and you're a mom, like, it's going to take you some days, and let that just be okay, because in most times our children are a priority and the projects just take us a little bit longer as a result, and that's okay. But in the meantime, while we waited for her to be done and while the little ones were napping, I was busy away tinkering off in that room until it was time for us to pick her up. Now, the next day, the room looked even worse than it did when I started. But guess what? The painting was done and I was finally satisfied with the way that it looked. Now, I think I've struck a good balance with this being a really comfy space for them to play in and for me to get things done. So I put these shelves into this closet by myself, go me. So I have my stuff up high, or the things that they could only play with me up high, so that they're not really getting into them much often. And then their things and their toys down in these baskets that I picked up from Aldi. Now, as I said, this was a closet, but I did carve out this little section of the closet for them to have a play area. So in there is their little board, a mirror for them to look in and scribble on like my son likes to do. Now the shelves were fairly empty because this project was done right before Christmas. So I have the shelves really empty for me to rotate in their new toys that they got as gifts for Christmas. So I do rotate in toys. You can look at videos in the description box about toy rotation and how I keep things organized with the toys. Now this is my little section. I love the dry erase board. It's literally just an old frame that I found on the side of the road, and now I write on it with a dry erase marker. And I want to redo my cart, so stay tuned. That video is coming up soon. I'm gonna make the cart kid friendly. My frame that I have for a calendar is literally, again, an old frame that I write on with a dry erase marker, and I got the paint squares from Lowe's, and I just made a little calendar out of it. I love the fact that the desk is L-shaped and pretty large because the kids can just climb up there on the desk and sit in the chair next to me while I'm getting things done, and it makes it easy for homeschool, which during 2024 my goal is to teach Lily Jean to read. She's shown me signs that she's ready, so stay tuned on their Instagram at LilyJeanJoy_Alan for more. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want more from me, don't forget to click to subscribe. I have so many different things that I want to share and already videos that are going to be going up this week.